Tabitha is looking rather darling in her drama queen graphic hoodie. Did you hear that, Tabby? I think you're very pretty. Now, whilst the US sorts its stuff out, all US orders are currently on hold. That does mean that the store is still open, US customers are still able to purchase merch, but once the new tariffs come through, I will be footing the bill. No prices are going to be raised, do not worry. I hate to tell you guys this, but there are some sizes that are sold out and unfortunately will never be coming back, as this is for the core drama queeners. Go to dramaqueen.myshopify.com to score yours. From influencers purposefully making their house look like that of an episode from Hoarders to make TikToks out of them using the sponsored cleaning products they got to clean the self-inflicted flipping of their lounge room for the TikTok, to cleaning the house becoming a rather profitable career avenue many Cleantok influencers have gone down. No, that Cleantok influencer is not realistically cleaning their washing machine once a week because that's just their routine and they believe in doing so. They're cleaning it solely because that's what the Scrub Daddy contract requires. I mean, realistically, who the is getting down on their hands and knees and cleaning something like a washing machine once a week? If you have the time for that, you are one privileged motherfucker, aren't ya? But I'm sorry, getting insecure because some fake dickhead on your For You page is constantly cleaning the house and you're not, because you know you have an actual life, you actually live in your house, you're not trying to make it look like some aesthetic Metricon display home. No, actually, you're not dirty. Cleantok is just unhinged. And hot take real quick, can't believe that I actually have to say hot take, but houses are not supposed to be clean 24/7. ASMR Sunday cleanup, and it's just tidying what is already clean. Isn't it insane how lonely we've become in the big 2025? That we're sat up in bed watching a cleaning influencer put her minimally dirty dishes in the dishwasher, open her special sponsored product drawer that is specifically set aside for only sponsored products, clean an already really clean house. There is a massive satisfying factor people in the comments absolutely love about these videos. I just can't help but wonder though, what is so satisfying about watching somebody clean what is already clean? We are getting so dumbed down by the day. What's satisfying is watching somebody who has an actual messy house, cleaning it up and seeing the results from that. People on TikTok, genuinely, I feel like we just don't have the same kind of brains. Is it satisfying because of the aesthetics element, as we can see this woman has pink nails, pink clothes, and even pink cleaning products to suit her entire aesthetic, which makes me wonder, actually, it brings into question, where the can I find goth dishwashing liquid? Or let's talk about the ASMR bit, because from my understanding, I thought ASMR was you watch people annoyingly tap on Yes, as somebody who has misophonia, I actually don't like it, and I don't get why people like it, so I hate it. But at least that can be reasoned with because it helps people fall asleep somehow. I couldn't think of anything worse. Actually, yes, I could. Listening to ASMR of someone doing the dishes and vacuuming. You'd think that a sponge and some dish liquid would suffice with cleaning a kitchen sink, as why the does there need to be 10 different products and a bunch of unnecessary steps in doing the simplest of tasks? It's almost like these Cleantok influencers have a fetish for bubbles, a chemical warfare kink. But here's the thing, these cleaning TikTok videos are very sneaky. Realistically, none of us are living in a show home. We're not living in a display home. Not even these cleaning influencers, because so many people try to justify this amount of waste laced with saying that because they are an influencer, they need their house to be clean all the time so that it doesn't scare away potential followers, which just is not true. None of this is minimalist. And, you know, maybe I have scared away a couple of people, sure, but I don't think that's due to what the f is on my wall. This TikToker is using industry-grade cleaning supplies as if she is trying to make some at-home DIY stink bomb from Fortnite right in her kitchen sink. Like, those fumes would send a woman crazy. Like me! I'm already going fucking crazy, and we haven't even gotten through half of it yet. Did I scare you yet? These TikToks go as far as to inspire people to consume products that they won't use past the 10 minutes of finally feeling like a Cleantok influencer that has all of their shit together. I find it to be quite ironic with these Cleantok influencers that they're using something to film their TikToks on a device that is the dirtiest thing that you could possibly own. Yeah, I'm talking about these. I have no shame. I always bring this to the toilet. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I have IBS, babe. And some dumb bitch using this term gender neutrally, by the way, because this bitch was a man, put full cream milk into my iced latte when I asked for oats. So yes, I might be on the John for a while. It always shocks me whenever I'm to come across people's comments under these TikToks who genuinely think that they aren't clean enough because their cleaning routine doesn't have this many products. It doesn't consist of that many steps. Y'all do realize that cleaning products aren't like makeup or skincare. It doesn't have to be aesthetic. And I hope that y'all do realize that they're only doing this for TikToks. Nobody has the time every other day to dump powder down their sink, wash it, and glaze it. It's kind of funny to me how this topic is so reminiscent of shower talk. Body scrub is baking soda. The Victoria's Secret spray is Windex. Body wash is the pink stuff. Sink oil being body oil. Like, at some point, it isn't about cleaning anymore. It isn't about hygiene. It's just another form of over-consuming. Yes, the word that we all hate to hear, but unfortunately, it's true. Girl therapy. Yes, the very girly and womanly activity of cleaning. I hate you already. I also really hate when these TikTokers tap every product they're featuring the video to dopamine farm people. But she's not even wearing any form of hand protection either. Where are the gloves with these Cleantok influencers? That is exactly why I say that these people perpetuate such a false life, because not only are people not buying endless cleaning products every other day, they're not constantly cleaning the house. They literally teach you this in science class. So if you weren't paying attention, I'll be your teacher for today. You have to wear gloves when handling bleach and cleaning agents because it will turn your hand into that guy from Instagram who constantly puts dog medicine all over it so that he can have man hands, gritty tough guy hands. And we don't want that. We don't want dog medicine hands. So put on the fucking gloves. This is not girl therapy, by the way. It's even more egregious than the previous kitchen sink cleaning TikToks, as she pours a disinfectant, then powdered bleach, then dish liquid all on the same sponge just to clean a goddamn sink. Bro is acting like she's just gotten done chopping up human remains in the sink, trying to get rid of the remnants of the poor cunt she just got done scissoring. Scissoring? I mean, slashing. You know. Get your mind out the gutter, Caitlin. Girl therapy, and it's just some girl on TikTok who has 4 credit cards in her name to support her cleaning product addiction and getting high off the brutal ass fumes that she's constantly mixing together at once, like she's Trevor Phillips from GTA 5 or something. Cleantok has even I'm just a girlified cleaning by making TikToks of themselves excessively cleaning, calling it girl therapy. As somebody who does find immense peace with having a clean house, I'm the kind of person who can't even go to bed until the dishes are done because I like to know that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have some extra shit to do that day. That's also just kind of how I grew up. However, to me, calling it girl therapy is really demeaning towards women, as it implies that the heteronormative thing women usually had to do way back when we weren't allowed to be our own operating person is somehow therapeutic. Now, this isn't me being the two woke friends saying that you can't find therapy through doing something that you might enjoy a lot. Cleaning. But it's just like, why are we associating a gender with cleaning our house? It's crazy because boy therapy is going to the pub, golfing, playing video games with his mates, and for us, it has to be something that is required to do. Wow, girl dinner. And it's just about as much on a plate as a rabbit would eat. Clean girl. And it's just a quite conservative, modest woman. I'm just a girl. And it's an absolute idiot that crashed into a single mother with 3 young children in the back, and they all passed away. But I'm just a girl. Like, I just don't know any better. Like, I thought with this video, all we would be talking about is people going the extra 8 mile to clean their homes when it's so unnecessary. All the products that they promote to their audiences are extremely unnecessary and promotes overconsumption. But somehow gender has to enter the conversation, because you would never see a man cleaning a house and calling it boy therapy on TikTok, now would you? That aside, the brain deadery continues. How toilets should be cleaned, and it's a recipe on how to make a chug jug in the toilet. If you thought it was absolutely insane to be wasting such beautiful, succulent,
Real
crispy
ice
on being dumped in the toilet to enhance bubbles and foam for the TikTok, by the way, all these people do this shit for TikTok, then you'd be absolutely correct, because the ice quite literally does nothing in helping to enhance the cleanliness and hygiene of the toilet bowl. No. Think of it as toilet special effects to farm the algorithm over on TikTok. Why is she squirting mystery blue liquid all over the toilet and scrubbing it like someone shat on the toilet and not in the bowl? At this point, I'm gonna call it for what it is. We are straight up watching bubble and foam porn. Because was it really necessary, ironically enough, to make such a mess in the name of how you should clean a toilet? Because whenever I come across these TikToks, I'm always thinking of the aftermath. Like how embarrassing it is that you've just squirted all this liquid all over the toilet and now you actually have to clean it up properly off camera. Do you think they have the time to do that? Well, considering that their entire TikTok account is based around posting similar videos, yes, they have all the time in the world, because they are farming the creator fund off of the back of this. These are the jobs of Cleantok, Crody. Of course they have the time. You don't. It was really embarrassing to see the people flooding the comments with, "What does the ice do?" Hey, dickhead. Gender neutral. Hey, you absolute wanker. Gender neutral. She fucking done got you all, didn't she? The ice is used to enhance the appearance of the foam and bubbles to attract people like you to these TikToks. Yes, that's true. People on TikTok tend to get a real big hard-on for them foam and bubbles, as there is an entire genre of content dedicated to dumping ice in toilets and putting a bunch of cleaning stuff, make it look soft and yummy and fluffy. It is also true that people find this shit really, really delicious. It looks yummy. You know what else is yummy? My mom! No, but can you imagine going to your grocery store, going to your local Woolies, and you are possibly walking amongst people who find this content really attractive to the point that it inspires them to recreate food like it looks in the toilet bowls over on TikTok. 2025 TikTok nostalgia, Labubu's, Dubai chocolate, matcha lattes, and delicious foamy bubbly toilets. I can only imagine the fucking poisonous stench wreaking havoc in this one lady's TikTok as she puts not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, Not just 5 different cleaning agents into one bowl to scrub-a-dub-dub away, but a total of 17 different cleaning products at once. In the caption of this video, she says, go to part 2 for more. What do you mean that there is a part 2? Are there more than the 17 products that you used in that toilet bowl? I mean, it's just ridiculous, really. I think we all know by now the gravity of how dangerous it is to be combining this many chemicals with one another. However, something that I think not a lot of people talk about a lot when it comes to these TikToks is just how harmful it is for not only the environment, but to their local drainage system. Considering this TikToker does this kind of content every other day and has done for the past 3 years, it would either mean that companies are sending her excessive products for her to use in these videos because they do tend to get millions of views, or she is going into debt buying all of these products on a daily, weekly basis at that. All of those 17 different products would have lasted her at the very least half a year, 6 months. But to use all of that up in one day is really concerning. Now, I am no expert in plumbing. Clearly, I'm not a plumber. I'm a YouTuber. But I have a feeling if I have any plumbers that happen to be drama queeners could confirm this for me, I could imagine that this is very damaging to not only this TikToker's pipes, but her neighbors and surrounding houses. This TikToker in particular pisses me the off because she uses more products on a constant basis than any of these TikTokers mentioned today combined. It is beyond harmful for our environment to be always flushing this crazy shit down the toilet and expecting it to be just fine because, oh, I'm a clean freak. Oh, I like a clean house. I think that quite literally anybody watching this video can agree that they would prefer a clean house over a dirty and messy one. However, based on my conclusion, I find Cleantok to be quite unnecessary and purposefully harmful. The overconsumption conversation doesn't just constitute to those who are buying hordes of body washes or skincare or makeup or Shein shite. These cleaning TikTokers are participating in that every single other day because what do you mean you are cleaning your house on an industry grade level when it doesn't need to be? It doesn't have to be, especially because all of these TikTokers, by the looks of it, live by themselves. So how dirty could your house really be? And it pisses me the fuck off that this kind of content makes people insecure about their own cleanliness and hygiene. Do I know what your situation looks like personally? Obviously not. I don't know. I'm not in your fucking house. I'm not in your walls or under your bed waiting for those ankles so I can... But the endless stream of cleaning supplies that these TikTokers are featuring in these videos every other day is crazy, considering that they could do without most of it, or I don't know, use the products as they were intended. It's crazy because with TikTok, you really think you have seen it all, but still, it proves us wrong, especially with Cleantok, because they really aren't much better than the people who buy hordes of Stanley cups or body washes like we saw with the shower talk video. It's just... So with all of that being said, everybody, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, or if you have anything that you would like to send me, send it over to dramakweensubmissions@gmail.com. Sorry guys, my eyes have been really acting up this entire video. If you don't know, I am half blind, so I have to rely on my right eye quite a bit for vision, and I feel like today in particular, I've been straining. So it's not because I had too much coffee or anything like that. My eyes are just like not it today. Take care of yourselves and most of all, love your fucking selves.